We have seen throughout FIFA 19, unfortunately EA Sports is actually in full control of FIFA 19 and all of the FIFAs to come in the future and all of the ones in past. And we can see right at the start of this one, there were no changes made to career mode, no changes to pro clubs. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about maybe what could be done to kind of fight this. We have seen, of course, if you're comparing it to real life things, if you're not happy with something, you'd either stop kind of like supporting it, stop funding it, boycott it, or of course just try and do something else, try and give feedback, try and just do other stuff. So I'm going to be talking about what could possibly be done in FIFA 19, how we can kind of fix this solution, how we can make EA Sports have to listen to us and really implement a true system, feedback system, so they can get all of our thoughts to the game, because we're truly only playing FIFA 19 right now, most of us, because of our love for football. And if we didn't love football, not many of us would be able to stick with this game, because EA Sports are always making huge mistakes, and even if they might seem small at the start, more and more of them, it just becomes ridiculous after a point. So before we get into the main point, if you are new here, make sure you do subscribe. We are aiming for 21,000 subscribers, and I'm also going to be making around 2 videos a day, so you definitely don't miss them. So 2 things that I have heard quite a lot to actually try and boycott is, first of all, FIFA points. And FIFA points, that is possible of course, but lots of us have already stopped buying FIFA points. But the problem with this, majority of us, if we buy maybe 4,600 FIFA points, for example, as you can see on the screen here, if only some of us buy it, I know these numbers are still pretty big, but for EA Sports, they're not too many. If 1,000 of us buy 4,600 FIFA points, that is quite a lot, and they're clearly going to see that on their systems. Of course, these stats are not exact. 1,000 probably isn't a lot for EA Sports. They probably need at least 100,000 or something like that, maybe 1 million. But for example, YouTubers who are opening these, that is where the main problem is. If they were on board to actually do it, maybe for a specific promo, it could definitely work, because it would have a huge impact on their views as well, and they are very likely to actually jump on board on this FIFA point and boycott as well. But for example, if there was actually just one trying to be created by the community, maybe over on Twitter or another social media platform within FIFA, in my opinion it wouldn't work at all, because all of these huge YouTubers and Twitch streamers, it wouldn't work with them, because all of their viewers would still be seeing them open packs and buy FIFA points, and they would just say, nah, my favorite YouTuber, Twitch streamer is still doing it, so I'm gonna carry on with it. So it could work in theory, but in my opinion it would definitely have to be with all of these streamers and YouTubers on board. And it could be a good idea, because EA Sports would definitely take notice if their revenue goes down. Another thing that I have heard about quite a lot is actually FUT Champions boycott, and in my opinion this wouldn't work at all. And the problem with this is, if actually I could go onto the Xbox achievements, I have seen it all over Twitter, everything like that. I think it's something like 25% of everyone has only qualified for FUT Champions, so that's already only 25% of all FIFA 19 players actually playing the weekend league FUT Champions. So if maybe 10% were to stop this, because I still think we wouldn't be able to get the full everyone on FUT Champions to stop playing, of course, for a week or 2. If we could get everyone, of course that would make an impact, but in my opinion that is not realistic, and we wouldn't be able to get that. So if some people did boycott FUT Champions, in my opinion it still wouldn't make a difference, because for EA Sports to actually notice this, for all of the stats and all the data to actually come in, I think it will take at least a few weeks, maybe even a month. And of course by that time EA Sports might not look at it in this situation, stuffs might have moved on, maybe the situation has already improved a bit, and it's just too long to wait, because when we give more EA Sports more time after something bad happens like this, it just makes it less and less bad, because when we're looking back, maybe we're not going to have such strong feelings. So that's why in my opinion a FUT Champions boycott wouldn't really work unless it was absolutely everyone, maybe even some huge pro players boycotting FUT Champions and maybe trying to boycott pro events. But that of course has got a lot of prize money on the line, and I'm not too sure how many pro players would be able to do that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.